கொண்டாடுகிறது நண்பர் வெங்கடாச்சலபதியின் பொன் விழா. என்னை அழைத்ததற்கு திரு கண்ணன் சுந்தரம் அவர்களுக்கு மிக்க நன்றி. ஹிந்து லிட் ஃபார் லைஃப் இந்த விழாவில் சேர்ந்ததற்கும் ஆர்கனைசருக்கு என் நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக்கிறேன். எல்லோருக்கும் தெரியும் டாக்டர் சலபதியின் சாதனைகள் பல. அவரின் சிறந்த பாண்டித்யம், அவருக்காக அறிவுக்காக விடாத முயற்சிகள், அதுக்கும் மேல் அவரின் அற்புதமான மனத்தாழ்மை, இதையெல்லாம் பாராட்டுவதற்கு வார்த்தைகள் கூறவே போராது. எனக்கு முன் பேசியவர்கள் அருமையாக இதை பற்றி கூறிவிட்டார்கள். இப்பொழுது என்னோட சில பர்சனல் பெர்ஸ்பெக்டிவ்ஸை சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன். ஆங்கிலத்திலும் கொஞ்சம் விளக்கமாக சில மேட்டர் சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன். I met Chalapati in the early 2000s when my good friend Dr. Ramchandra Guha told me about this young historian whose writing was brilliant and whose research and perspectives were very remarkable. Ram mentioned that it would be interesting to get his articles into the Hindu Sunday magazine, which I was editing at that point. If I'm not mistaken, Chalapati sent me an extract of an essay on coffee that he had included in his forthcoming book. In those days, there was no coffee. It's Dr. Vasanthi Devi's favorite book, and it's mine as well. So Chalapati then at that point dropped in to see me, and I was enthralled by his conversation, not just because of his views on coffee and on other matters, but because I found his insights extremely unique and refreshing. It was a combination of academic knowledge with lively personalized perspectives that revealed his humanism as a writer. The conversation that flowed was easy as it was very enriching for me, and a friendship was forged. That book of essays brought alive, among other literary topics, the cultural and sociological practices in colonial Tamil Nadu, such as the new coffee drinking habit that it elaborated upon, along with several other charming essays such as Street Smart in Chennai, that enthralled the reader with amusing details of life in colonial Chennai in the popular imagination. It presented little known but fascinating facts from many sources, and particularly from a compendium called Madhimosa Vilakam, an account of which was quite unforgettable for me and for most of my team as readers, because we did not know about the kind of Chennai that really existed, and it was a great eye-opener for all of us. And it was all about tricksters and cheats and fraudulent people in the city. This is what I think they mean by Viravum Armamum. Chalapati's range and his comprehensive ability to appreciate a range of subjects and the depth of his knowledge was something that we found very enthralling. Along with me, then, the then editorial team of the magazine was hooked by Chalapati's writing, and we sought after him for many insights, and he in turn gave us much richness. நான் அந்த காஃபி புக்கை பற்றி சொல்லது ஒரு சின்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் தான். ஆனால் டாக்டர் Chalapati's writing for the Hindu, I later discovered, had also happened much before I actually met him, and even as early as 1996, when he must have been only in his late 20s. As Kannan also mentioned, I think his age may be 50 and is biologically, he is much younger, and but in terms of knowledge and depth, I think he has definitely crossed 100. So he always wrote about a range of topics, from democratizing research, which is probably one of his earliest articles for the Hindu, and he's been writing over the past several decades from subjects, again illustrating the virivum marvum of his knowledge, reflections and opinion pieces and editorials that have really been a welcome and refreshing insight for readers. He's reflected on literature, on culture, caste, Dravidian ideology, politics and history in the pages of the Hindu. There have also been quick and incisive opinion pieces on contemporary issues like Jallikattu, on state political issues, on people like Gandhi, Periyar, Ambedkar, and of course on his beloved Bharati and many others as well. He also serves with great distinctions on the board of trustees of the Hindu Center, and I don't think they vested him with too much administrative work there, but I think he has joyfully taken it up, and he has shown great commitment and involvement, for which we are very grateful as an institution. He is also, with great erudition and thoughtfulness, participated in the Hindu Lit for Life almost every year since its inception. I cannot thank him enough for the innumerable ways in which he supported me in many, many instances. சென்னை பற்றி நான் சொன்ன ஒரு சின்ன புக் எழுதிச்சே he was very very ரொம்ப helpful and supportive-ஆக இருந்தார். I could not do justice to some of the things we discussed as I researched for the book, but I'll always cherish the important and rich perspectives that I gained during our many conversations. Not only is Dr. Chalapathy the genius of the bilingual, evidenced through his books and papers in English and Tamil, he is a master of bridging the divide between academia and popular interest. Despite the sheer brilliance of his mind, he has a rare generosity of spirit. He wears his knowledge and erudition lightly, even without a hint of superciliousness, and his kindliness and friendliness to anyone who encounters him is simply remarkable. In troubled times like these in India, if only our journalists, editors, and and social leaders and political players could draw from the wisdom and vision of people like Chalapathy, I think much more light will be shed on our present day issues. And indeed, the social and political health of communities can be enhanced by the ideas from writers and scholars like Chalapathy, and indeed from many of the distinguished gathering of thinking people here. So, என்னுடைய அருமை தம்பிக்கு மிக்க வாழ்த்துக்கள். Wishing you wonderful years of successful scholarship, for greater achievements, for more milestone decades, and for continuing happiness with your books, your writing, your research, and of course with Anita and that very important person in your life, Ms. Kannan.